Hey everyone, this is Kevin and this is Tara, and welcome to Off the Bow.
This is where life really happens, unfiltered, unscripted, and right off the front of our boat.
If you're ready for the real side of living on the water, hit subscribe and join the adventure. Everybody, we are here with the crew of Gabanna. What's your name?
George?
George?
Anna?
Anna. And we're going to be just asking them a few questions here. So tell us why you chose the boat and would you choose it again?
Okay. So we chose the boat. Actually, the boat chose us.
Okay.
We had a main ship and it was our boat. And because of circumstances, the availability of this boat came at the worst time in our economic history. But it was the deal of a lifetime. And it's been a great boat. And we've had it for 16 years now.
Perfect. And what kind of boat is it?
It is a 2009, actually 2008 Meridian 490 Pilot House.
Perfect. And so, what do you wish you would have known before you started the loop?
I'll let you answer it. What do you?
I think with me, the only issue we have that maybe some of the older adults that do the loop will have is medications. Because I was told that you could get your prescriptions written, take them to a pharmacy here in Canada, and um, have them filled. Well, that's not true. In order to get a prescription here in Canada, you have to have a physician to write them here in Canada. I also checked on would they transfer a prescription if they talked to my physician, and I was told no in every place we stopped at. So I ended up having to see someone uh, via virtual camera to just get my prescription refilled. Even though I brought a 6-month supply, I still needed more while we were in Canada, and unfortunately, it was an expensive $100, but just to get through prescriptions that I already take.
That's great information.
Yeah,
A lot of people
everything
don't
I read,
understand that
yeah.
coming into Canada. So that's great
So
information.
the idea is that obviously lots of people, especially older people who are on Medicare and things like that, you can do a vacation bypass, which they will eliminate the 90-day rule. But again, even there, depending on where you last got your prescription, you need to know how long you're going to be spending time in Canada because you're not going to be able to refill it or get your medications done in regards to doing that. So again, just learning by experience is we kind of thought we were okay in regards to doing that, but it all worked out and it'll be fine.
Very good. Um, what has been your biggest surprise, good or bad?
You want to answer? Okay. My biggest surprise has been the ability of friends that you meet along the way that tackle your problems as a group. You have some issue, you always, in the past, in our cruising days and things of that, it's you. You have to fix it yourself or find a way to fix it, find someone to do it. The camaraderie of the people around. There's somebody who's going to either have a part or the knowledge of what to do to fix something and things of that. And that's been a great surprise. It has been a great benefit. And it gives you great security to say, I may not be able to figure it out, but there's going to be somebody around here that can do it.
Absolutely. Has there been any bad surprises?
Probably from my standpoint, my sanitation system, I probably would have done everything before I left instead of doing it on the passage.
On the way. All right. So, has the loop cost you what you thought it would? Has it cost you less? Or has it cost you more than what you anticipated?
So, a lot of people with the circumstances of, the war and oil prices going up and things of that, expectations of say, hey, diesel prices are going to be higher, inflation is going to be higher and things like that. And for us, we've been fortunate. I sort of had this budget, but I knew that my budget was going to be short, and I knew that I had a big enough buffer that it's not really been an issue.
Okay.
And so monetarily, it's probably in the ballpark figures of what I kind of figured. It's probably on the higher side of that budget because of things that I didn't realize were going to happen economically in regards to doing that. But from a monetary standpoint, it's really not been a reasonable. It's been reasonable that it fits in. Obviously, a budget can't be exact. And I had a buffer built in regards to doing that and saying, yes, things change, some economic thing happens, or some unexpected failure on your boat is going to cost you more money in regards to doing that. But
Sure.
we're still in the ballpark figure, and you know, it's a trip of a lifetime, and to be concerned about that with a reasonable planning budget ahead of time. I wouldn't let that deter someone from planning the trip.
Perfect. Just a couple more questions here. What's been your favorite stop, and what place do you think that you stopped at that's overrated? Is there a place that's overrated, or has it all just been wonderful?
My biggest is wasn't really a stop like at a marina, but I think for me the biggest moment was coming through in New York and having our boat in the water by the Statue of Liberty. I had visited it years ago, like everybody else has. It's different when you're on your boat in the water by the Statue of Liberty. It's like, here's us in this little boat by the Statue of Liberty on our own. And it was just a priceless mind memory that will never go away.
Perfect. And anything that's been overrated?
I would not say there's been anything that's overrated. On the other side, I think sometimes expectations of places are different once you experience it. Uh, I think as you mature in your travels throughout the loop, you know, you read about things, you search the internet about things, and you have these expectations of what something is like. And I think early on, you sort of get a little disappointed. Well, that was not exactly what it is. But on the other side, I think as you mature a little bit, you come to realize that every place is unique. And the uniqueness of the things is the thing that makes every single place the place that you want to say, I'm glad we stopped there, even though this might not have been what I expected it to be, and things of that. I think it's all a mindset in regards to doing those things. Have there been things that we've seen brochures about or read about on the internet that were not up to what we thought they were going to be? On the other side, I think as you mature, you come to realize is that every place we've stopped, there's been some unique thing that says, I'm glad we did it because we'd have never had that experience in regards to doing that.
Absolutely.
I think our biggest things is that in little, small, unique towns that have some unique issue that not necessarily issue, but attraction or some historic event that took place or things like that. And if you don't go explore it, you never get to take that in. And then somebody tells you about it. Oh, I wish I'd have done that in regards to doing that. So no, there's been no disappointment. I think it's coming to the realization is there going to be things you read about or things in a brochure that may not be up to the allocates that they may be saying about this thing. But there's not been a stop that I'd say, "Oh, that was terrible. We should have never done that." Or things like that.
Well, good, good. I think we've all probably watched some YouTube videos and watched some stuff before we went on the loop, and I think what we all have to realize is that what we're seeing on YouTube or reading in books or something is one person's experience or
Exactly.
those
Right.
people's
It's going
experience,
to be
and
different.
it's something different for
And
all
for the
of us.
most part, it's their highlights,
Absolutely,
which is different than mine, and their
absolutely,
their interest may be totally different than mine.
absolutely.
It's a ballpark. It's just a range to say, hey, they saw these things, and there have been places
What
that people
was the
say, you
name?
have to see this place. But
The military base we stayed at, coming up on past Charleston, where we anchored out by Count Lejeune
um, um,
Mills. You know what we're talking
Wow.
about? Miles Creek.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
yes.
So I was so excited about staying there. Everybody told me there would be training going on. You might not sleep much because the military maneuvers during the night. We saw nothing.
Other
I
than
was so
wind,
disappointed.
rain, and storms.
We didn't
Yes.
even see a Marine military plane, boat, nothing. It was dead silent. So we missed all the activity and I was very sad about that.
And all right. Last question is, if someone was leaving tomorrow to start the loop, what is that one piece of advice that both of you all would give to those people starting out that maybe you wish somebody would have given you?
The advice that I would say is
Be
seek
flexible.
out your relationships and friendships. Don't be shy about it. You know, you meet somebody, say hi to them, get to know them. You know, it's a unique issue when you're first starting out because you're timid and you feel like, we're novices in regards to doing this and all that. Seek mentors, pick people that are doing it, find people that are at your same place or in between and things like that. But at first you're a little hesitant to seek those relationships out in regards to doing that. Start early, meet all the people that you can, get relationships, get your boat cards, get their numbers and things like that. And don't be shy about it in regards to that. We were a little timid at first and things like that. And then we sort of got to know a couple of people who had vast experience and things like that. And then people who were at the same state. But again, until you build those relationships, you get so much confidence, you get so much more pleasure out of those relationships to say, hey, what's our next plan? What do you think we ought to do in regards to doing that? Do it early and get started, And that's
Buddy
my word of
boats.
advice.
Buddy boating is fun.
Buddy
It
boat
makes it
is fun.
more fun.
Do you have a piece of advice that you'd like to share with people that's maybe getting ready to launch or they're launching in a year from now that may kind of give them some words of a wisdom?
The one thing that I found that we didn't plan on was the rain gear. We had rain gear, but it was heavy rain gear, and we needed light rain gear for the days that it's hot and raining. So we ended up having to grab some light rain gear right after we set sail because we were in rain, and the good stuff we purchased was too hot. So I would say do your heavy rain gear and also invest in just a light rain gear because you'll need it on the warm days.
Well, perfect. Well, thank you all so much for your time. We really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. See you all on the loop.
Okay.
Thanks everybody for watching this week's video of our interviews with loopers. This is going to be a regular thing. We've already interviewed other loopers that we're excited to bring to you. This will be coming to you on a regular basis. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, do so now. And we will see you all on the next video.